Hi everyone, welcome to Coach Christine. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good day and I hope you enjoyed this video. Today we're going to do a focused exercise plan for back strength. Okay, so as we all know, our backs are very important in relation to keeping us fit and healthy and feeling good and feeling well. Important for posture, stability. So we're really going to do a very focused session today on back strength. So as always, the guideline is do what you can. Don't push it. Stick within your body, you know, where your body's at, how you're feeling today. Tomorrow you might be amazing, today you might not be. So stick within your range. So we're going to do a couple of quick warm-ups. I am going to use some body weights today. As always, you don't have to use the body weights. And unless you have a very light weight, I'm suggesting that you don't use body weights at all. 1 pound, 2 pound max, because we're doing most of our stuff today down in prone position on the mat. So keep it low with the weight or no weight at all. Okay, I don't want you tomorrow to be crippled having used too much weight today. So I am going to pop these weights around my ankles. These are a great investment purchase for anybody. So popping a weight around the ankles. We will be using some of the legs for some of the movements. So they can be sitting away there in the background, and I know I'm fine with the weights on the legs. And for today, I might use the light weights for the upper body or not. Okay, so we're going to start without the weights and we might add them in. Okay, so let's just do a quick warm up. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, my back is nice and long, my neck is nice and active. So an inactive neck will look like this, where I'm hanging, and an overactive one will look like this. So let's just look to the mat, keep it working. Just going to do a couple of cat-cow. So I want you to roll from the tailbone. So tuck the tailbone under and round up. Mid-spine goes up to the ceiling. And then I drop in as I look to my navel. So into flexion. Stretching out the back. I'm going to come into extension. So again, I want the movement to come from my tailbone. So I tilt my pelvis. I drop down with my belly and I open up with my chest as I look forward. So bringing the spine into a nice extension position. Let's do one more flexion, tuck from the tailbone. So first movement is going to come from that tailbone. I'm going to round up through the spine as I look in. Don't forget to breathe. And then back into extension, the tailbone tilts. The pelvis tilts, even the tailbone comes up. I open the chest as I look forward. Quick stretch back to child pose. Reaching those arms up to the top corners of my mat as I push my bum back to my heels and drop my body down towards the floor. Breathe. Nice long spine, taking some nice big breaths here. So you can always come back to the child pose position, guys, if you get tired doing everything else or anything else here today. So let's come to prone position. Prone position is where we lie on our tummy. So we're coming down to the mat in prone position. So we're going to do a variation of what I like to say is our Y's, our W's and our A's. Okay, and we'll probably do a T into that as well. So I'm going to start without the weights. So we'll start with W. So we want to work our posterior chain, our back bodies, which do a lot of work, especially in relation to postures. So really good to work the back body to keep the postures and the alignment and the endurance nice and strong. Okay, so I'm nice and long, my body, my feet are hip width apart behind me. I've created a nice amount of space in my back and I'm going to lower down to the floor. Now I'm starting in my W position. So my shoulder and my elbow are in a line, my elbow and my wrist, and I rest down with my head. Now again, I'm going to move from a tailbone first. So I'm going to tuck my tailbone under my body and I'm going to draw my navel in towards my spine to make sure my core is on. And I'm going to lift my pelvic floor muscles up like I'm holding in my P. So from here, my head is going to lift as I look to the mat. My doggy feels the need to join me as always. And from here, I want to bring those arms up in line with my shoulders. Now, if it's a thing I can't get them up in line with my shoulders, I might just bring them a little bit off the floor. Okay, so you're going to choose your level. This will be a higher level and this will be a lower level. Okay. So holding the position as I look to the mat, I'm keeping my neck nice and long, I'm keeping my navel drawn inwards. And from here, I might lift my legs for challenge. Now, if I lift the legs, the most important thing I'll do is wrap my booty muscles in towards each other. My glutes are on, my navel is in, and I'm just holding the position. So in my W, to build my strength in my mid-back, as I breathe in and out. From here, I'm going to lower down and rest. Again, I'm tucking the tailbone. So the tailbone is going to move first. I'm drawing my navel in, engaging my core, head up, arms up, holding as I look to the mat. Don't forget to breathe. So building up my mid-back strength here. Challenge would be lifting the legs. I do not have to lift the legs if I don't fancy lifting them. But if I lift them, I want to make sure these muscles are wrapping towards each other so that the glutes are fired up. Hold as you breathe and slowly down. Let's do 3 more. Tuck the tailbone, draw the navel, head up, arms up, maybe legs coming up. Holding as I breathe, I'm looking to the floor, I'm focusing on my mid-back. Think about those shoulder blades coming together on the back. Glutes are on, and slowly I bring that down. 1 more. Tuck in the tailbone, zipping up with the core, head up, arms up. So again, bringing those arms as high as you're comfortably able to go. Coming up with the arms, adding the legs for the challenge, wrapping the glutes. 2 dogs to keep me entertained here now, guys. Sorry if you can't see what my posture looks like. So I'm nice and long, I'm looking down, my core is on, glutes are on, and I bring it down. Fabulous. From here, I'm going to come into an A, capital A position. Okay, so I'm going to come back down to the bed, if I can get there, and I'm going to bring those arms along my sides. So, capital A is where the arms are down, palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and again I'm nice and long on my body, I'm tucking my tailbone under. So, tuck under, head comes up, chest comes up, and my navel is drawn in, so when I'm zipped in my core, always awareness to the core, guys, keep that core on as you're working through the strength of your back. So from here I'm going to lift those arms up, palms to the ceiling first, and then I'm going to turn so that the palms are facing each other. I'm looking to the mat, the core is on as I breathe. Again, if I wanted to challenge, I might lift those legs and I'd drop those glutes if they're coming up. Breathe in and out. Nice and strong in your back. So we're working the back, we're drawing those shoulders down, we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, focusing on the breath in and out. Hopefully we're still smiling. And slowly down as we lower, palms facing up. Let's turn the head to one side, let's rest, let's breathe, and enjoy the moment. So again, we're coming back into our capital A. I'm tucking under with the tailbone. This is always the first thing that moves. Tailbone tucks under me. I'm zipping up at my core, I'm lifting my head, I'm looking to my mat, and I'm drawing my shoulders down. From here, arms are coming up. Palms to the ceiling first, guys, making sure those shoulders are drawn down and not all scrunched up towards those ears. Now I rotate, so turn the palms towards each other, feeling it in the back, make sure that core is zipped. Challenge is adding those legs. If they come up, make sure the glutes are switching on. You're wrapping inwards with those glutes. So you really want to be fired up here, guys. If you're not fired up in your booty, you're going to end up overworking the low back. Keeping it nice and strong as we breathe in and out. Hopefully your dog is not interrupting your practice today. And slowly down, palms to the ceiling. Turn the head to the other side and rest. Nice big breaths in and out. We're going to do 1 more in our capital A, and then we're going to turn into our Y position. So again, I tuck my tailbone, so tuck it under. Zip up through the core, head up, chest up, I'm looking down. Arms are coming up, palms to the ceiling first, then to the side as I rotate. Coming up with the legs, I'll have to pet her or she'll just keep pulling at me. Core is on as I look to the mat. Those glutes are on, guys. Make sure you're fired up in your core, you're zipped. You're fired up in your glutes if legs are lifted. They don't have to be. 1 more breath. Working through the back and slowly down. Fabulous. And rest. Okay, we've done our W. We've done our capital A. Now we're going to come into our T shape. So again, really kind of focus into our mid-spine. From here, I tuck the tailbone. I zip up through the core, I lift the head and the chest, and my arms are coming into T shape this time as I look to the floor. Keep them nice and long, nice and strong. Focusing on the breath as I look to the floor. Adding the legs in for the challenge again or not. So just working through different muscle fibers as I bring those arms into different positions. Core is on regardless, so the most important thing I'll do here is make sure that the core is zipped up. I'm looking to the floor, a nice long body. My glutes are on if my legs are lifted. Don't forget to breathe in and out with those breaths. Don't forget to smile. We're working hard. We're building strength. And we're staying at the pace that's comfortable for us and down. So if you want to do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, guys, stick to your level. Stay where you're comfortable. Again, I tuck the tailbone under, the head comes up. I'm engaged in my core, arms are lifted. Look into the mat, I'm nice and long. If I'm lifting those legs, I'm wrapping those glutes, holding a nice hover position here in my T, focusing on my breath in it. Nice, strong, long body. And slowly I lower. 2 dogs to play on my back at the same time. Keep me entertained, keep you entertained too, as I breathe in and out. Okay, we're going to do one more T. So we don't want to be overworking the back. We're building strength. We don't want to overwork, but we do want to build. So tuck and zip and head comes up. Arms are lifted, the core is on. Make sure you're zipped. Legs coming up for the challenge. Wrap those glutes. In and out with the breaths. Again, I don't want to be feeling effort here, guys. I don't want any effort or discomfort going on in that low back. The glutes have to be on if the legs are lifted. I'm only going to come as high with those arms as I'm comfortably able to come. One more breath. And slowly I bring that down. Fabulous. Last one in this round. I'm going to come up into my Y position. Okay, so this is the hardest because you're fully lengthened away from your midline, from your core, from your center. So to have everything stretched away from it makes it work harder, okay? So again, just be cautious and careful. Just do what you can here. I'm nice and long. My feet are hip width as before. I'm looking to the mat. My head is lifted. Now, if you wanted to rest your head down as you lift the arm and the leg, that's fine. If you want to lift it for challenge, that's fine too. So again, find your level and stay within your comfort zone. Tuck the tailbone as always, zip the core, head up. If you're not lifting the head, you're leaving it on the floor. I'm lifting the right arm. I'm trying to get that arm in line with the ear as best I can. And the opposite leg, so left leg lifts. That glute is switching on, so make sure that booty is coming on as that leg rises. Hold as you breathe, you're looking down. Now, I might decide to add a weight in here. Hold as you breathe. Let's bring it down together and rest. Now, once you add the weight, those back muscles are going to work a lot harder. So, like I say, keep that weight really low, or don't use the weight at all, okay? Core is on. I'm coming up on the other side. So I'm tucking the tailbone, I'm zipping up, head up. Left arm this time, in line with the ear, core is on, make sure you're zipped. And the opposite leg, right leg coming up, glute is switching on. I'm looking to the mat, focusing on the breath. So I want you to think about length in your body. Fingers are reaching forward at an angle and toes are reaching back, creating length, and the strength of the core is on in between. Nice big breath. Again, if you wanted to use that weight, hold as you breathe. Bring it all down together and rest. So again, we're not going to do, this is not about doing loads of repetitions, about building up strength safely and cautiously. We're still building up strength and we're still creating lean muscle. So that's what we're trying to do. So tucking the tailbone, zipping up, head coming up, arm coming up, right arm this time, left leg. Look into the mat, holding the core, focusing on the breaths. Using the weight if you fancy. Length of your body, holding for the strength as we build it in our back. One more breath. Down and rest. Fabulous. Enjoy that breather. Again, listen to your body, do what you can, guys. If you feel like not doing the next one, that's okay too. So tucking under, tailbone under me as I zip up in my core, my head up, my arm up in line with my ear, my leg up in line with my hip as I squeeze my glute and focus on my length. Adding the weight for the challenge, if you fancy. If not, just leave the weight out of the equation. In and out with the breaths, keep smiling, we're nearly there. Long body, from your center, you're strong. One more breath. Down and rest. Fabulous. Let's come up and let's hinge back to a child pose position. So pushing back to child pose. Pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. Let's rest one hand on top of the other, head onto the hands, pushing back. Nice big breath. So this is your breather. We're going to do an all fours next. So come into all fours position. Again, we're still focusing on back strength. So come into all fours on the mat. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm nice and long my back. And as before, I want to keep my neck working. So I don't want to have it hanging down. I want it lifted, looking to the mat. Right arm goes forward, much like it was with our swimmer, in line with our ear. Core is on, the left leg goes back. So it looks like the swimmer, except for now I'm in all fours position. Looking to the floor, holding the core, adding the leg in for the challenge. You don't have to lift that leg if you don't fancy. Adding the weight in for the challenge. Again, you don't have to add the weight. Hold your core as you breathe. Squeeze that glute. Hold that core. Focus on the length of your body. In and out of the breath. Fabulous. Let's bring that one down and switch to the other side. So again, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We want to be always well set up. Spread those fingers to distribute the weight out of the fingers. Opposite side. Left arm in line with the ear, reach it forward. Core zipped. Right leg along with the mat, make it long, strong in your core. Look to your mat. Don't let that head hang here, guys. And don't overwork it by looking forward. Lifting the leg for the challenge. If it's coming up, make sure that glute switches on. Squeeze the booty. Make it work. Challenge is that light weight. So again, making sure the weight is light. If it's heavy, you're going to cause damage. So squeeze the glute, hold the core, lengthen the body. Strong in your center. You're working from your center. You're working from your glute. In and out with the breaths. Don't forget to breathe. And smile. And be grateful that we're nearly there. Let's bring it down. Fabulous. Hinge and back. Okay, from here, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. So let's curl those toes. Let's lift the pelvis up and push it back away behind me. So we're coming into down dog. Let's widen those feet so that the width, hip width apart, hands under shoulders. I want you to push back. Think about pushing your chest towards your upper thighs and drop your head. Breathe. Now hold in here as we lengthen out our body, or if you wanted a bit of challenge, you could lift that right hand and touch it to the right ankle and down, and lift the left and touch it to the left ankle and down. Hover in between, or just hold your down dog position. Pushing back as you touch back, holding that core. Pushing back as you touch back, holding that core. Keep going. Don't forget to breathe. Just holding if you don't want to do the touches. The touches are the challenge. Stay within your range. Listen to your body. Those fingers are spread. That core is held. I'm pushing back as I touch. Plant the hand. I'm touching back as I touch. Plant the hand. Hold that core. Touch. And breathe. And touch. Let's do two more. That's the right side and the left side. As I touch and back and touch and back and touch and back. Last one, and touch and back. Let's bring those knees down. Fabulous. Let's take a quick hinge back. Amazing workout today, guys. So really focused in there on back strength. A really good routine to do. I mean, if you could do that on a daily basis or even every couple of weeks, amazing workout to do for the back. Always stay within your range. Really important thing is that you stay within your range. You don't do, you know, if the back is screaming at you, please don't do this then. Please don't do it, okay? Well done. Great work today, guys. I hope you liked the video. Again, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Glad to have you here today to keep me company along with my puppies. Hope to see you next time.